If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.
1402 Sam.
We're checking out now.
Don't resist, you'll make it.
We're checking out now.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or in scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information about any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person that is a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interviewed of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilantism or vigilante behavior, such as taking the law into your own hand or not notifying law enforcement when a suspected crime takes place. We are investigative journalists. Trigger warning. Some of what can be discussed in these videos can be sensitive to some, emotional, or stressful. The only goal of these videos is to educate the public. At the end of each video, as of September 1st, 2022, there will be an educational portion at the end to discuss what was talked about in the video and to discuss what people can take from that video and learn from and tell others about. Our goal here is to bring awareness and educate the public. Now the video will start.
1402 Sam.
We're checking out now.
Don't resist, you'll make it.
We're checking out now.
Yeah, I'm here. Okay, just text it to me. Alright? Alright. Goodbye. Finally. Yeah, my wife sent me a text, so I figured out when she went to order.
Oh.
Is this going to be toasted?
Yes, please. What's you doing? You're lost? Yep, always lost. How big are you? Wait, I don't know how to get out of the bed. Well, what are you out of the bed in weather like this?
Do you want the green peppers and onions on it before it's toasted? God, I'm getting tired. Sorry.
You're all right.
There's a point in time where everything sounds and looks the same.
How's that? Oh, you want to get?
Can I just do a small, just turkey sandwich?
Huh?
A small turkey sandwich.
Okay. Wait for 2 more orders to come through real quick.
What?
I'm waiting for 2 more orders to come through.
Oh, okay. Are you still not gonna, are you gonna come over still?
Huh?
Are you gonna come over still?
Yeah, I can come over for a little bit.
Okay.
Wait for one more order to come through.
Okay. Are we just gonna do that stuff and then you're gonna leave?
Huh?
Are we gonna just do that stuff and then you're gonna leave?
We'll talk about it.
Okay.
I recommend going down the side just coming out from the parking lot. Well, it's a good place to sleep as long as the car's still running for heat. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. Alright, ready to order? As soon as he gets an order, we can order some food.
Can you order it for me?
Huh?
Can you order it for me?
Yeah, I'll order it for you. I'll get it for you. You gotta tell her what you want.
I just want turkey and lettuce.
Well, why don't you tell her so you know what you want? I don't want to order you something wrong. I gotta go on a list of what I gotta get them.
Okay. Can you just get turkey and lettuce?
Could I do just
Well, while we're eating on this, let's just say you use the right car. You want a 6-inch for them? Okay.
Good?
Alright. I'll be ordering here in a little bit.
Trying to possibly get a job
Alright.
up in Elmbury.
Alright, bye.
Can you just do number 20?
Huh?
Can you just do number 20?
Number 20?
Yeah, the small.
Yeah, just go ahead and tell her what you want. I got it. I got it.
It tells you what you want on it.
Have a good night.
You as well, thank you.
Hey Casey, do you want to go talk about you want to go talk outside about what's going on? I just want to have a conversation with you. That's all. Appreciate it, man. If you don't mind, let's just kind of go in the light over there so we can both see each other. Any weapons on you at all?
No.
Any knives?
No.
Guns?
No.
Okay, in the car?
Well, I think I got a couple.
Okay, can we just drop those? I appreciate it, man. Any other knives on you?
Nope.
Okay, yeah, if you don't mind, let's just kind of go in the light over there just so we can both see each other. Not here to cause a scene or anything like that. And obviously it's voluntary to talk to me, but I think we probably should because I just want to get it all addressed with you. That's it, okay? Let's kind of go into this light here. Okay, so my name's Gordon. Sorry to meet you like this. Kind of cold out, huh?
Well, a little bit.
I'm used to it though. I'm built for this. Obviously, just everything's documented for safety reasons. I'm a big dude. I'm not here to hurt you, take any money from you or anything. Are you door dashing right now?
I'm getting an order from my kids.
Awesome, man. Awesome. Cool. Well, do you kind of know what I'm here to talk to you about?
What's up?
Just about the girl who's talking to you online. That's all. So, how did y'all even meet each other?
She messaged me and I messaged back.
Okay. What app?
Instagram.
Okay. Got it. Yeah, that's a pretty common app everybody uses. Okay. Got it. What do you do for work? Don't tell me where. What do you do for work though?
I work as maintenance.
Got it. At a school, factory, or where at?
I'm not going to say it further.
Got it. All right.
I'm going to give it my knife back.
Well, Casey, I do want to have a conversation with you about this. I'm just letting you know every single thing is saved, and I think it's best when you talk about it. I mean, I don't mind giving it back to you, but Casey, I am letting you know that this is all saved. We do. There was a reason I'm talking to you here, not in Revan. Okay, so Casey. Okay, Casey, I'm letting you know. Casey, I am letting you know. We do have your license plate. Okay, we do have your license plate. Everything is saved. So I'm willing to get this address with you. I know you're a good person and everything. All right. I don't want to. I don't want to go to your wife and do this. All right, that's fine. Let's give him a call. Okay. Hey, Casey, I'm letting you know, dude. I'm letting you know right now. I do not want to see this happen to you, bro. I'm willing to talk to you about this. Okay. There's a reason I'm not going to Ravina talking to Kelly or anything like that, okay? I came here to talk to you about it. So it's if you're not going to be gracious and I'm giving you the opportunity to just address this right now, then look, I get it, dude. It's nerve-wracking, okay? But look, I'm doing this because I know you're a good father. I know you're a good husband, okay? It's just a slip-up, all right? So I'm willing to talk to you about this. Obviously, you don't have to, but, you know, if that's the route you want to go, and if you just want to potentially piss it all away, that's totally fine with me, man. Doesn't bother me, but I'm willing to talk to you about this, man, okay? So, you know, one way or another, Casey, I'm going to get this shit addressed, bro. Like, I mean, the way I wanted to get it addressed was just talk to you about it and just make sure we're good. I mean, I'm
Okay,
cool.
fine. We'll talk about it. Talk to me on the phone.
Oh, no, I'm going to...
I'm already out of town.
Well, Casey, I don't really care if you're out of town or not. I mean, it's not really my ass that's, you know, the one that I'm talking to. I mean, I'm the one just willing to talk to you and do this for you, dude, because the last thing I want to see is somebody who contributes by working the night shift that nobody else wants to work, who's a good husband, a great father, okay? I'm talking to you because I don't have to talk to you. I'm talking to you because I see a lot of good in you, dude, okay? And I don't let one event define who somebody is. So no, I'm not talking to you on the phone. I'm willing to talk though, okay? I'll leave the camera guys just somewhere else, but I'm willing to talk to you one-on-one. That's fine with me, but I'm not doing it over the phone. So,
Well, as soon as I get back, I have to go straight to work. So.
oh, well, Casey, I mean, I think Casey, the only reason I was asking where you work is just an honesty thing. I already know where you work, dude. So it's like, you know, if you really think that's more important, then that's totally fine. But I mean, you did mention that you would call out sick. So I mean, again, I'm extending an olive branch to you to get this shit addressed because, dude, every single thing is saved. The conversation is saved in person and in the text messages. I mean, that's fine, dude. Either way, it's really fine with me. But I'm only doing this. Like, dude, I'm telling you, bro, if you were one of those 50-year-olds who goes around the elementary school in an ice cream truck, I probably wouldn't be talking to you, okay? I'm only talking to you because this is like a one-time, I assume this is just a one-time thing, and we can get it addressed. So I recommend you come back to town and we address this. I'll one-on-one, no cameras in your face or any crap like that, okay?
I'm already like about 20 miles outside of town.
Casey, stop, okay?
Seriously.
Okay, well, Casey, you know, I mean, if
I'm fucking trying to gain control of the road's and I'm trying to talk to you and fucking not go in the ditch.
Well, Casey, you know what, Casey? I mean, obviously you're not 20 miles out of town. The roads are too f***ed up to drive that quick, 20 miles.
Trust me, you don't know how I drive.
Okay, well, either way, Casey, I'm in town right now, and I am fully willing to get this addressed with you because, like I said, dude, I'm getting this addressed with you tonight, okay? So it's either I get it addressed with you, or one way or another, I'm getting this taken care of, okay? I would hope it's with you because, again, you're too good of a person for this to be some other okay? I'm telling you, man. I really see the good you do in the world. I really see the good father you are, the good husband you are, okay? That's why I came to talk to you. I didn't have to talk to you, right? Are you aware of that?
Yeah.
Okay. So, look, we don't have to do it at Subway where I know you know one of the workers, all right? I didn't tell anybody at Subway what's going on, all right? I gave you that courtesy. I recommend we can just come to the Dollar General here and just talk in the parking lot. There will be nobody outside with me, okay? That's a promise.
Well, I can't turn around. I'm like, about ready to pass the sign here. I'm,
well, Casey,
8 miles from Ansley.
Casey, I recommend we do turn around. I mean, I can't. I
gotta go to work.
Okay, so Casey.
You know, I knew something was not right.
Okay, Casey. Do you understand? Do you understand that one way or another, I am going to get this taken care of? Okay. I mean, there's a lot of different ways this could go, and I'm giving you the look. I mean, obviously you don't know who I am, all right. But knowing myself, I know the best way to get this addressed with me is just talk it out, all right. And yeah, I mean, calling in sick could be an option if you really want to go to work. I mean, that's truly on you. I mean, that would be your, I think, stupid decision to make. But
well, I guarantee you show up at my fucking work, Steph, I guarantee.
Oh, Casey, no, I'm not going to show up to your work. I don't have to. I recommend we just talk in town here and get it taken care of. Maybe tell your boss you're coming a little bit late.
I can't see the road. I've told you, I'm like 8 miles from Ansley right now.
Yeah, and that's like 10 minutes from town.
That's further than that.
I mean, Casey, it says Ansley is 16 minutes away from here, man.
Well, I'm not turning around.
Okay, so if you want me to address it in some other way than just having a conversation with you about it,
I'm trying to have a conversation with you on the phone while I'm driving, trying not to go in the ditch.
Okay, well,
and you're wanting me to turn around when I
yes.
gotta fucking be to work.
Well, Casey, one thing I'm not going to do is just get this addressed on the phone. Okay, you're a masculine guy. You believe in manhood. Okay, do men address problems by hiding behind a screen, or do men address problems talking face to face? You know the answer to that. So I mean,
yeah.
Right. So look, obviously there's an issue here, right? I mean, I don't think you'd be on the phone with me otherwise. And obviously it's an issue you want to get addressed, and I think we can both get past it. So I can meet you on the end of town if that's closer, but I ain't going, I mean, I'm giving you a lot here. I didn't have to call you. I'm only calling you because you're a good father and a good husband and you work hard, okay? If you were some bum who just drives that ice cream truck around the elementary school, because you know that type, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. If you were one of those people, Casey, I would be laughing my ass off as you were driving away. I mean, the only reason I'm calling you right now is because it hurts my heart to see this go down this way, okay? I mean, I guarantee you, man, we have this conversation, all right? I guarantee it probably ends in a handshake. Dude, probably would never hear from me again. So, but either way, I'm going to get this taken care of, dude. And I hope I hope for everybody's sake it's with you, bro. Truly, man. I really appreciate what you do for everybody. I appreciate the good you put out in the world. And, yeah, I think the best route, when I say think, I mean, it's 100% the best route is just talking it out.
Well, I don't even know where I can turn around yet. So if you want me to turn around, I'll turn around.
Okay.
But I'll only talk to you. Nobody else.
You know what? I'll fully come meet you in the middle on that. That's totally fine. Obviously, I know you have a knife on you, so, I'm not going to, ask you to drop it, or maybe just put it on your hood or something, just so I'm safe. Because I'm a pretty big guy, but a knife doesn't really. Knife's a pretty big equalizer, so I would hope you just drop that.
I know how to use knives.
Yeah,
that's all I've ever used is knives and swords.
Yeah, man. You metalsmith when you were younger, or you built them, or?
What's that?
Did you make them when you were younger, or you just got trained in them, or what?
Yeah, I was trained in them.
Got it. Yeah, no, I definitely.
My dad used to be a CB.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely not underestimating your size, man. I mean, I think Chris Kyle, that Marine sniper, was like 5'5" or something, and how many heads. So, you know how it goes. But yeah, I mean, if you could just don't bring the knife, and I'm totally fine with talking to you one-on-one. Or just leave it in the car. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But. Yeah, just for everybody's safety, just so you know, I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you and vice versa. Let's just stay on the line. And, yeah, like I said, dude, Dollar General's fine with me. Everybody will be in the car except for me. And, yeah, you come with just your hands, I'll come with just mine, and we'll just talk it out.
All right.
Let's see. Oh, man. Yeah, we're still...
I don't know how long it's going to take me to get back, but I'm quite a ways away. I see the lights of Bansley.
Dude, Casey, for someone like you, I don't mind waiting, bro. I'm telling you, if you were one of those other types of people, bro, I wouldn't even try to call you, man.
Yeah, I'll admit, I f***ed up. I f***ed up. I've never done it before.
Right.
I just f***ed up.
Dude, yeah, and... Do you think in my 35 years on Earth I haven't f***ed up too? I mean, it's not really that I carry f***ed up. It's more so how we address it. I mean, obviously, if this was some pattern that's been going on for 30 years, it'd be a little bit different. But
yeah.
I don't think one little slip in the snow is exactly something that I think should just be the end all be all to anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
can I ask you a question?
Yeah, man, absolutely.
How old is she really? Obviously, she's not 13.
Oh, is that what she told you she was?
Yes.
Okay. So, yeah, you're absolutely right. So I will explain more to you in person, but yeah, she is in her 20s.
I knew something was not right.
Yeah, dude. Like I said, man, you're honest with me. I'll be honest with you. I have no issue with that. I mean, you're showing me you're willing to be transparent.
She was at Subway. I should have just kept going because I was out of town when she said she was at Subway.
Yeah, well, I'll tell you this, bro. Like, pretty much what I want to figure out is kind of, and we'll talk about this in person, right? But I kind of want to figure out how it happened, or I guess why it happened, and if it'll ever happen again. And you know,
no, it won't ever. I guarantee it won't happen again.
Dude, I'm fully I'm inclined to believe that, but obviously, that stuff, we just want to make sure we have a plan forward, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, all right, let's see. All right, you turned around yet?
Yes, I turned around. It's going to be a minute before I get back.
Awesome, yeah, no, I'm not worried about it. You do know where the Dollar General is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you come here often?
No, I don't really come there. I got a brother that lives there, but I really don't come there very often.
Got it. Let's see. Yeah. No, dude, I genuinely appreciate you. I knew this was, I knew you coming back and, having a talk about it. That's just the type of person you are, man. So I really, really appreciate it. So this is more of just a slip up then, huh?
Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah, it's something I've never done before.
Right. Dude, and there is people, there are people who totally are just, I'm sure you've even come across them online, but there are people that are just so f***ed up. It's unbelievable, man. But, I wouldn't choose to talk to someone like that. Not at all. Speaking of, man, it's crazy how the worst blizzard of the year is in March. Spring my ass, man. See, I was in a shorts and t-shirt. I woke up today and I was like, man, it's going to be a nice day. Birds are going to be chirping and shit. I'm going to go play some basketball. And then just... You ever do any MMA or anything, or just training knives?
My dad trained me in knives. And he trained me in a couple other hand-to-hand combat moves.
Got it. So, how did he get into all that? Is that was he military or something, or?
Yeah, he was a CB.
What's that?
The Navy. Navy.
Okay, well, yeah, I know what the Navy is, dude. I'm not that dumb,
Yeah.
but
The CBs were the guys that actually landed on your islands, and they're the ones that set up the camps and everything.
Oh no!
People shouldn't show up.
Oh my God, man. Well,
he was actually a prisoner of war.
In Nam or what?
Yeah.
Dude, well, is he still with us or?
No, he passed away.
Damn, man. Well, I'd definitely be thanking him for his service if if he was still with us, or if I got a chance to shake his hand. But yeah, I have a great uncle in the Navy. Well, obviously not in the Navy anymore. And funny enough, my younger brother actually works maintenance too. But pass through Berwyn yet?
What's that?
Pass through Berwyn yet, or?
I'm getting ready to come to it right now.
Okay, got you. Oh yeah, you're not too far off. Yeah, you're only 10 minutes away, but with this weather, 5 hours. So I'll just wait here, take a little nap. You could be my alarm clock in the morning when you get here. You definitely got to give me some tips on driving in the snow like that, though, because I guess if you were really that far away, that's some impressive shit right there.
Yeah, that's one thing I know how to do is I know how to drive. I can drive in snow, I can drive in reverse.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not sure if you saw, but there was a with me, and we're not. Well, he's not really too used to the snow, so like it's like taking a paddle boat across Nebraska in 2 miles per hour.
Well, what snow we've had this year has not been nothing. Normally
Yeah.
we got a lot more.
Right. No, I've started to notice like it seems like the colder months have been like February and March rather than like November and December. I've just noticed that the past couple of years. I don't know if I'm going crazy, but yeah. And I guess when you get here, if you want to tell your boss that, I guess you're gonna like call in sick or just say you're gonna be a little bit or.
Well, I don't have to be there fully until 10:30, so as long as I can make it back by then.
Oh, yeah. I'm obviously, it's not making you do, but I absolutely appreciate that we're getting this shit addressed. All right. So you passed up Burr.
Yeah, I've already passed Burwell.
Got it.
Or wherever the town's called. But
yeah. The 5 houses in the gas station.
pretty much.
Yeah, dude, I love the state in the summer. Oh, there you are. Is that you? No? Oh. Dude, there's like a red van that just pulled up. Interesting. What? Good?
Oh, the wind's blowing up, so it's kicking everything in front of the road.
It's doing what? Dude, I hope not. Casey, you good? Oh, there you are. God, I thought you got blown away.
No, I was kind of focusing on the road a little bit. The wind's kicked up and for all the snow from the hills, there was zero visibility.
See, that's why you got to be like me and eat like 3 Subway sandwiches so your car doesn't get torched. Because I hold that down with my fat ass. Ooh, man. Getting close?
I'm not for sure exactly where I'm at. Passing a big farmhouse or something.
Okay.
And look like I'm passing the John Deere implement or whatever the it is. Tractor place.
Oh, okay. I see. Okay. Yeah, that like kind of barn dominium place. That's like a place.
Yeah, something like that. I'm not for sure what it is.
Got it.
I just see a lot of farm equipment around it.
Got it. Okay. Yeah, it's the. So you should be able to be in town there. All right.
Alright, looks like I'm coming back into town.
Gotcha. All right. Oh, you see the. Yeah, that's you pulling in, right?
Yeah, I got it pulling somewhere else. It doesn't go all the way through.
Oh, appreciate that, man. Sorry, we got off on the wrong foot, bro. Nice to meet you, Casey. Gordon. So I guess we'll pick up where we kind of left off. So I guess you kind of can assume what I'm here to talk to you about, right?
Yes.
Okay, got it. So she mentioned she was 13.
Yeah.
So I gotta ask, is it common for girls like this to try to hit up older guys on Instagram and
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
It was the first time, and I knew better.
Yeah.
I'll admit that I knew better.
What do you think it was that kind of I guess pushed us into this conversation with her?
I don't know. It's way she actually kind of like seeing me,
Yeah.
Didn't really, just like push me on by. I've always had a problem with with women,
Just kind of lusting after them and shit?
Yeah,
Okay, got it. So you're just a kind of a tail chaser in a way.
pretty much, yeah.
Okay, I feel you.
But I'm also somebody, that actually is loyal to somebody, though.
Sure.
But it's kind of hard to explain,
Yeah, I got it. Is this like? So I guess with like, what did you or what did we want here with her? Like, I'm not saying like tonight, but like I guess long term, like what were we trying to do with her? Like relationship or friendship?
I was wanting to have a relationship with her.
Okay, got it. I see. So kind of just like boyfriend girlfriend type deal.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not too bad. What about marriage?
Well, I was telling her that I was willing to leave my wife and everything, when she was of age to get married. And,
of course.
Marry her. But
So are there like, and you don't answer if it's too personal. I mean, I'm not trying to probe into everything about your life, but are there problems at home with your wife?
not really. It's just, she's not really much to look at.
Okay, there's a little Hugh Hefner coming into play there, a little tail chaser, man. Were you like that in high school too? Or were you just kind of just chasing tail all the time, or?
Pretty much.
Okay, yeah. I got you.
But
yeah.
I got rejected a lot.
Why's that?
I was shy.
Okay.
I just never really actually came out to actually open up to people and everything.
Right. So it was more just you just like to look at chicks and just kind of see them, but kind of hard to talk to them, huh?
Yeah.
Okay. Did it kind of make you comfortable in a way, or?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. So I guess tonight, I guess we can just kind of, I guess we can get to the point here. I mean, there's no reason not to. What was kind of supposed to happen here with her tonight here? I'm not judging, I'm just asking, just realistically.
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
With me, if everything getting pushed back and, with me waiting, I was to a point where I was like, I'm done, that's why I was coming in there to actually, because she was saying something, I told her she was hungry and everything.
Yeah.
So I was going to get her something to eat, wanted to get my kids something to eat.
Yeah.
Maybe drop her off at her house, and I was going to go home.
Okay, okay. Well, I guess what was talked about today, if she were to, of course, show up on time. I'm not judging, dude.
Honestly, I honestly don't know. I thought maybe there might be. But,
okay. Well, yeah. So would that have been like forced on her or up to her to do?
It was up to her.
Okay. So you weren't here to like be forceful or any. Okay. So the only way you'd have today is if she's the one who's like wanting it and asking for. Okay. I genuinely appreciate your honesty, Casey. Okay. That shows me integrity because, dude, I swear, bro, there's so many people online. I'm just kidding. There's so many people online who are just like, dude, those kids will never see it again. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, I wouldn't be here talking to you if I thought that was the case here. You were getting food for your own kids. How could you just take her? You know what I'm saying? But I do want to ask you about some things because obviously, I know we tail chase and like to look, but, we don't want to fall into some. Were there any like pictures sent to her or anything like that?
There was one video on one of my Instagram. It was a video and I got flagged for it, so I got banned.
Right. So whose idea was it to film that video? Yours or that chick's?
It was mine.
Yours to film it?
Yeah.
Okay. So is that chick just like a neighbor or something, or who the hell even is she?
Yeah, it was just somebody that I knew.
Okay, got it. Damn. I've had quite a few girlfriends over the years. None of them have let me film. How do you find these? What's your secret? You say you're shy, but you're filming chicks out here. What the Casey? God damn. So did this? So what? You're looking for a relationship, but why not that chick in the video with you? Like, what happened with her?
I moved.
Oh, okay. So
we weren't like together for like boyfriend girlfriend or anything.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
Just like a one night stand hookup.
Oh, did her parents ever find out about that?
No, not that I know of.
That's good. They probably that probably wouldn't have been too good.
Probably not.
So I just fully got to ask because obviously that's a. What'd you say she was 12?
No, she was older.
I think.
She was like I think she was like 14.
Oh, okay. Yeah, 12 might have been a little bit too young. 14. Okay. So how does a 14-year-old chick even find you? Like, it's not even me I'm here talking about it, but like, how in the does this even go down? Because I live in an apartment complex and I see some fine ass tail walking around, but here I am with my girlfriend sitting in the house, and I'm like, dude, I don't got the balls you do, obviously. But so I'm genuinely curious, how the did that even go down?
My kid's babysitter.
Oh, okay. Got it. So you actually had an opportunity then. Okay, so this wasn't like you weren't going around the middle school saying, "Hey, baby, get in my car." Like,
No.
so she was the babysitter. Did she actually get paid to babysit, or was it like a volunteer?
Yeah, she
nice.
was paid to babysit. And, it was something I didn't actually come to her. And
Yeah.
tell her
Sure.
She actually was the one who came and told me that she wanted to have.
Yeah. And then it just happened.
Being how I am,
being the horn dog tail chaser. Yeah. So how many times did y'all?
Just once.
Damn. Okay, dude. Like, please spit some game in this. Like, tell me, what in the hell did you say to her to convince her ass to have you film? Like, bro, I've been with my girlfriend for 2 years. Every time I whip out that phone when she's stuck, put that away. She just takes her mouth off, and I'm like, babe, what the? But what did you tell her to like? Did she know you filmed it?
Yeah, she knew I filmed it. The only thing she required is that I didn't show her face.
Oh, okay. Got it. God damn. How long ago was this?
About 6 years ago.
Damn, okay. So she'd be 20 now. Okay, do you have any, like, do you still talk to her at all?
No.
Okay, do you have, like, any, so if I were to hypothetically, like, try to get at, dude, I need to be a freak like that, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, the way I look at it, I've cheated on my girlfriend probably like 2 or 3 times, and I still love her, like, genuinely, I still love her, but, like, man's got to do what he got to do, you know what I'm saying? If I were to go, like, if I were to try to basically get with this chick, like, would you be mad at that? Okay.
It's like I said, it was a one-time deal hookup,
Okay.
Honestly, I didn't know I even hooked up with her for that.
Yeah.
But apparently, I wasn't the only one that was hooking up with her for like.
Oh, there's no. Yeah, there's no way. Okay, like, so is she still in Nebraska or?
Yes.
Okay, what city? Okay, yeah, I know where that's at. That's it's kind of near. Okay. Do you know if she's still over there?
I don't even know. Like I said, I haven't spoken to her in like 6 years.
Bro, okay, so, like, solely not to cross you, because obviously you're a stand-up dude. I don't want to go behind your back or anything. I want to try to find her on Instagram. I always try to slide into those DMs there, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Okay. What's her name? Okay, what's her last name?
I don't even remember what her last name is, but I knew she's not on my Instagram, so I wouldn't find her. So. Yeah,
I know. If I have her last name, I could probably try to. What do you think her last name could be? If I could try to find her.
I don't even remember. It's been so long ago.
Got it. But she would be 20 down her name. Okay.
I know after we did that, we kind of didn't want her as a babysitter no more.
Yeah. Yeah, it would be a little bit awkward. How long was she babysitting before y'all kind of?
Oh, about 4 years.
Oh, okay. So you kind of waited until she was a little bit more mature. I appreciate that, man. Damn. Well, because the only reason I know it's because I think I go through when I go visit my grandma in Sioux City. So was she a neighbor of yours? Or?
No, she lived in a different area. Because I actually lived in a new town.
You didn't live. Okay.
I lived there at one time, but I lived near there.
God, so how did you even meet her then?
She actually, I met her through a guy at work.
Yeah.
I had her as a babysitter.
Oh, okay.
Well, I didn't know that he was actually doing things with her.
Really?
There's like other guys that were doing stuff that were fathers.
Yeah. So she was passed around.
Yeah.
Got it. So did you like pick her up from her house and shit to go babysit your kids?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe try to catch her when she leaves the house or something. What street did she live?
What's that?
What street did she live on in that town over there? Okay. You know her mom's name by chance? Okay. Just house or an apartment?
It was a house.
Okay. Got it.
She probably don't. I don't know. She might not be living there no more because a lot of people that's there, they go to college. They go to different towns.
Oh, do you know if she went to college?
I'm pretty sure she did.
Oh, for f***'s sake, man. God damn, dude. Man, dude, her is probably the size. Her is probably the. I don't even know how to compare it at this point. Her foot out, man.
Probably.
Especially if she's going to Nebraska, but. Got it. So, what's up with that? What's up with that Telegram app?
It's just we're a place where people can talk.
Okay.
You know? But it's not like Instagram or anything like that. It's just it's kind of like text messaging.
Yeah.
You know, but you can't do like groups or anything like that. You know, people just go there and just talk.
On Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. What about like Signal and Zangi? How are those kind of like?
Same thing.
Okay. Got it. Obviously, I know you're a good dude. You're just, I don't think tail chasing should lead to any. But do you think there's been some people on Telegram and Zangi and Signal who have been probably kind of a little bit overboard with some?
I guarantee there have been.
Okay. All right.
I guarantee there have been.
So, just reason with me. Like, what have they been trying to get you into on there?
I get young girls are claiming to be like 10 or something like that.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Want to sell me photos, and I'm like, no, I don't want them. It's just not my thing.
Right. Tell me about the samples they send. Like, I mean, I know how they kind of operate. They try to send a few pictures to get you interested. What are those pictures they send?
Pretty much, not really. There's some that's been pretty graphic, but of young girls. Deleting them off my phone. Sure. Because I don't want to have nothing to do with them.
No, of course not. So
I block a lot of them.
Yeah, I mean, what are these crazy? I mean, I can understand a 14-year-old coming on to you, but like a 10-year-old, like, bro, you gotta get your ass back to recess. What are you doing here? But
I know a lot of birds actually say they're that age, but they're not actually that age.
Or it could be adults with those pics, maybe. Yeah. Look, I know at some point a girl knows what she's doing. Age of consent be damned, but 10 I think is an age where they're like, somebody has to be forcing them into doing that shit. So I kind of want to, and obviously I'm not going to be the hero here and go travel to wherever they are, but I can pass it on to the right people, and obviously I'm not going to tell anybody you told me this. But those graphic photos, what's it showing like these 10-year-old girls?
All sorts of shit.
Well, is that not a video then, or?
What's that?
Those are videos or pictures or both?
Videos and pictures.
Oh, Jesus. That's just that common there. So what apps have those these weirdos sent that type of shit on?
Both on Telegram, Zangi, Signal, all.
Oh, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I mean, so how many times a week do you think some is trying to get you into that by sending it?
Damn near every week. I kind of up on Instagram. I actually posted my Zangi address.
Yeah.
For like the number.
Right.
And I said, contact me, but I was not looking for like younger kids to, I was looking more for the old,
right.
18, 19.
Yeah.
And I kept getting people like that all the time, so I ended up deleting it off of there.
So so basically people got the wrong idea why you posted the number, and they just assumed, said, oh, since we're on this app, I'm just going to send this to you. So you're telling me, okay, so those videos of these girls having, that's something I'd want to hopefully track down and maybe try to find the adult notes. Because we're not talking 14, we're talking young, right? So what race does it look like those girls are when they have?
Well, a lot of them I see look like they were Hispanic.
Okay. What makes you think they were Hispanic?
I've seen some that were Asian too.
Okay. We talking like, when we say Asian, like what country do you think we're talking?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
And, I know it's sad. I've got Asian in my family, and I couldn't tell it one from the other.
Oh yeah. No, it's all like.
I got Asian, and I also got a Hispanic in my family.
Okay, got it. Yeah, I was gonna say, how do you know they're Hispanic? And it's like, have you ever seen a Hispanic in Nebraska before? Like, how do you know that? But,
oh yeah, there's a lot of Hispanics in Nebraska.
Really?
Yes.
No.
Especially Grand Island and Lexington.
Oh no, I know Grand Island's like too. It's unbelievable. I would have never expected it when I saw Grand Island. But Interesting. So, do they speak Spanish in the videos, or like, how does that kind of go?
They don't really speak.
Okay.
You know, you can tell by just the way they look. You know, you can tell that they're not American.
Okay.
And everything.
Yeah. So so the age ranges of the videos, like, what do you think is the lowest age they've posted of a girl having?
I'd say maybe 5.
Oh, geez, you're not with me, are you?
No.
Oh my God, dude, how did that make you feel?
It makes me feel bad, 'cause, I don't like it. I actually had a guy talking to me, and I got a 13-year-old, well, soon to be 13-year-old daughter, and she's.
Oh man.
And he was talking to me about wanting to f her, and saying, "Oh, I knew you were cool with it," and I had to end up blocking him because, she can't make up her mind for that.
No, not at all. Oh, geez, what app was that guy talking to you on, wanting to get your daughter, man?
That was on Instagram.
Oh man, do you happen to know where that guy was from?
He told me Utah.
Okay.
And then I talked to somebody else, and I found out she was actually supposedly her deal is I want to get, and then use this toy.
Yeah.
And I don't know what happened to her because
How old was that chick?
She's 15.
Okay.
And she's no longer on Instagram, so I heard she ran away, but she claimed it to be.
Oh, I didn't even want to know the pic she sent you, man.
Well, she didn't actually send me no pictures.
Oh, okay.
I told her because she was talking about, the whole thing with that is that they were talking about her being, and I was going to go to her and, pick her up and bring her back.
Yeah.
Because I actually thought she was being.
Right. Where was she in Nebraska here? Or?
No, she was over in.
Oh, so you're actually going to go there for her?
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
But I actually thought she was being, and I don't think she was. I talked to her because I was.
Okay.
I actually grew up in a very abusive house, and every time I brought up like how I was, then she would kind of like kind of back out.
Yeah.
And then I haven't told the guy that I have. But I said it's just like that.
Yeah.
And then she was like freaking out because he told her that because I told her that he wanted to my daughter, so he told her I had. So she ended up blocking me.
Oh, what the? So the guy in Utah told her you.
But before she blocked me, she told me he was actually in California.
Got it.
So he actually lied about where he was at.
Okay.
And I know he changed his username, but I can't even find him on Instagram no more.
Was he on your current account or the one that got nuked?
It was on my current account and the one I've got now.
No, the guy that guy.
Yeah.
Oh man, dude. God, I do want to get. You couldn't find even DMs with him, maybe, to pass him on to me?
No.
Okay.
I can't find him anywhere because I didn't talk to him on this account. I talked to him on my other account and got banned.
I thought you said he was on your current account
Well,
too.
he was on my current account.
And
I don't know what happened, but he's like I can't find him anywhere.
Got it.
So I don't know if he just deleted his profile or what. But it's kind of, in a way, it's kind of vicious because the same time that she supposedly disappeared is when he went off.
And then she also said that he DM'd her saying like you're crazy.
Yeah. He DM'd her, said I was crazy. After I told her that he wanted to my daughter.
Right.
And everything like that. And then he was trying to tell her that, I was just telling him that just to test him.
Right.
He wasn't trying to test me because you could tell by the way they were talking, it wasn't a test.
He was fully into it.
Yeah.
How long was that guy talking to you for?
Maybe 3 or 4 days.
Okay, got it.
We didn't really talk for very long.
For sure. And he talked to you only on Instagram or other apps too?
Just Instagram.
Okay. Do any of these, to kind of circle back to Zingy, so a video of a 5-year-old girl having, how does it even?
Yeah, all of it.
So there's been multiple videos of that.
Yeah, all the time.
Oh, so so a 5-year-old isn't once in a blue moon. They spam that. Oh my god, man. How often do they put babies?
I've seen babies on there, fucking, You know, it's all dependent on who wants to like try to contact. You know, it's just some of this is really sick and twisted.
Sure.
And you'll actually see the babies cry. And, like because they're not wanting it. You know.
Well, how could they even conceptualize it? Yeah, 100%. So, what's making the babies cry? Like, what are the adults doing to them? On a baby? Nah. You're not making this up, are you? Oh my God. Unbelievable. And so what app have you seen the most babies on, like being sent? Like, cause I know you said it's all on Telegram, Ziggy Signal, but if you had to choose one where it's like, this is where it's happening the most, which one would you say it is?
I would have to say it'd be Ziggy.
Really? Okay. God, okay, I gotta.
Granted, Telegram's got its share.
Yeah.
It's got its share, but I have seen a lot of them on Ziggy. But like I said, I kind of up and posted my Ziggy number.
Yeah.
So I had everybody and anybody contacted me.
No.
But I also had grown women contact me too.
Right. That's what you're there for.
But a lot of them were actually scams.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, give me money.
Right. God damn, man. That's fucking. So have any of those people? I guess that video of you. I assume you have her consent to kind of share it, right? Did you get her consent to share it, or did she care? Or?
I didn't have to.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's like her face is in it. Just fully curious because, I've been thinking about starting to drop some weight, you know what I mean, with my girl, but if she agrees to get filmed. So, I mean, how many times have you shared that video? How do people kind of respond to it?
Actually, she was the first one I remember showed her with.
Really? Yeah. Interesting. Okay. So that guy who was talking about that guy who was talking about like your daughter and all that. How did he even find you? How'd you find him? How'd that kind of go?
I ended up started talking to trying to talk to the one girl, and then he started contacting me.
Okay.
Because I was kind of talking to her.
Yeah.
But like I said, I thought she was being abused.
Yeah.
So I was going to try to help her out.
Of course.
Trying to get her, out of the abusive.
Yeah, of course. So did that guy like how did the conversation about your daughter come up with that guy that was talking to you?
He just asked me if I had kids, and I told him I had kids. Asked me if I had for a picture, and I showed him a picture. And he's like, started talking about how he wanted to f*** her.
Yeah. Was he interested in all your kids or just your daughter?
Just her.
Okay. Do you have a son too, I assume? Or?
Yes.
So
I've got like 5 kids on total.
Oh, good man. Well, congrats on that, bro. So he wasn't really going for. He just wanted your 13-year-old daughter.
Yeah.
So any other kids did he bring up at all of yours? Damn, man. Unbelievable.
And the only reason why he said he wanted her because this other girl, this 15-year-old, he wanted to have with her, and he was like, "Well, I'm not going to be able to have. I'm giving up on her." Well, apparently they weren't giving up because he was still talking to her.
Yeah. So there's a thing some people do where if they have a guy like that who's interested in their own kid, they start kind of going undercover or trying to play into it. And sometimes they say stuff like, oh, well, I'm doing stuff to her and like that. And, it's a pretty common thing that people do because there's a lot of dads that get hit up about their own kids and their own daughter. And, kind of a tactic I've seen them use to get more into the guys like they start saying themselves in the conversation that they've like, they kind of say, yeah, you can come have sex with her, or, oh, I've done stuff with her, is that kind of.
Oh, is that something I've done?
Yeah, like did you kind of go undercover with him at all? No? Okay.
I know he asked me like certain things, like if she was her on her period, was she a virgin? And I was honest with him.
Yeah.
And he's like, well, has she ever thought about having? I'm like, no, she's got. She don't think about shit like that.
Right.
It's not, what she thinks about.
Got it. I do want to ask, I mean, so she's never thought about like just any boy parts or body parts or anything like that?
What's that?
Like has your daughter ever come to you like just curious about like how it works or how boy parts work? No? Okay, got it. I do want to ask because, it seems there's been times where kind of videos and pictures of younger ladies under 18 were sent out. And I know obviously the video of you and who cares. Did that guy in Utah, did he ask you for, and I'm not saying you sent it, but did he ask you to send nudes of your own daughter?
Yes.
Okay. What nudes was he asking for?
Just wanted to see her and everything, but unfortunately I would not send it because, you know, I didn't want him to have nothing to do with her.
Right,
you know,
right.
Something just seemed off with him to begin with. You know.
Okay. Did you by chance say you would send it, but then just not send it to him? Or?
No.
Okay. How many times did he ask for pics?
Once.
Okay. What was your response to that?
I don't have none.
Okay.
You know, which I don't. You know, I don't have none. I don't care to have any.
Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough. You do have an Android, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I do want to let you know, and obviously I'm only telling you this because you're honest and because you're a good person. I wouldn't just if I was trying to use it up my sleeve, you know, I obviously wouldn't come to you about this, right? There's remotely because you know remember it goes to the Android. You know, it's Androids are you know what I'm saying. iPhones are the get into it. You know what I'm trying to say here. God, I can use some fried pickles right now. I'm starving, bro. Should have got them at Subway. I don't think Subway has fried pickles, do they? No, just regular. Just some fried pickles. I'm starving. But there was a scan done of the phone, and there looked to be, I'll just say that the only nude of someone who is underage on there wasn't, I mean, that's the obvious one because I can just go to the DMs and see that, right? But there seem to be other pictures of nude underage body parts on your phone, and obviously they've sent you. I mean, you can't really control that. That's not your fault. And I'm not even saying pics you might have taken yourself is your fault. But one thing I know you wouldn't do is I know you wouldn't exploit your own daughter. You're not about that. You're not about like showing her face. I mean, gave her the courtesy. Yeah, you had some pleasure in filming. Who gives a I mean, I told you I want to do that with my girlfriend. There's not an issue with that. But obviously the issue comes in when you start showing their face with the nude. That's whether they're an adult or they're a kid, I mean, you just don't do that to people unless you have their consent, right? Do you think, because again, a scan was done of the phone, you know, you're not immune from getting carried away. You're a fallible person. I'm a fallible person. We're not perfect, right? And I would not be telling you this if I thought you were a bad father, because you're not. Because I'll tell you this, I haven't seen one picture of your daughter's face floating around the internet, not in any child groups, not anywhere, because you haven't done that. You would not do that to her. But you know, this is a mistake we can stomp out. I'm telling you right now. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Taking a picture of your daughter's is not the best thing to do. I'm sure you know, and I'm sure when it gets unearthed, I'm sure you're not proud of it. Okay, I don't think you're proud of that. But that doesn't make you a bad father. My dad hit me when I was a kid, but he stopped doing it when I was 16. He apologized to me for it, and I forgive him. You know what I'm saying? But one thing he never did, which I know you're not either. Thank you for putting it right there, by the way. He never, obviously, but you know, he took it a little bit too far sometimes. Okay, so, all right, I don't think you would be taking pictures of your daughters if it wasn't for people asking or egging you on to do it. I think you get carried away sometimes, and you made a split-second dumb decision. All right, while still not exploiting her because you wouldn't show her face. But I do want to ask, man. All right. What kind of happened with that? Is there a picture of your daughter's on your phone? No. Are there any pictures of your daughter on there that might be a little bit just like, whoa, this might be a little bit too far? No. Okay. Got it. So, if somebody were to go talk to your daughter, I know but you know she's verbal in a way.
She's
high functioning. Yeah. I know. If somebody were to go talk to her, would she say? And obviously, I don't want anybody to go talk to her. That's not, you know, nobody should go talk to her. That's not her. She shouldn't be in this position. You know what I'm saying? But you're a good enough person. I don't want to hear the same story twice. Like I don't want to go talk to her, have someone go talk to her, and then she says all this that I didn't hear from you. Because then at this point, I'm like, dude, we're being honest with each other. What happened? And you know, my olive branch would get taken away at that point. Is there any slight mistakes you might have made with her of like maybe just touching in the wrong place or her coming on to you or any pictures taken? Okay.
Not with my daughter ever.
Okay. So who else besides that might have been a little bit too young, where there's some mistakes made with, or maybe they come on to you, because I'm sure there's a few.
Well, there's been pictures, that are sent to me, I tried to delete them, but I get bombarded a lot.
Okay, but these are people online sending you pics of naked kids.
Yes.
Okay, but what about in person of any other underage kids coming on to you like you kind of did?
Like I said, just the ones that were trying to send me photos and stuff.
Okay, so the only one who is in real life, the other ones were just online. Okay, I got you. Let's see. So I guess.
I need to see what time it is.
Okay, sure.
I'm gonna end up going because I got an hour to go to work.
Okay. I do want to get you in touch with my guy Gunther real quick. It'll probably be like 5 minutes on the phone if you don't mind. He just wants to kind of just stay in touch, just make sure everything's straight. Mind if I just get my phone real quick?
What's that?
I'm just get my phone real quick. Appreciate you, man. You got the one? Oh. Whew. God. He just wants to talk to you for like 5. Do you mind if I sit in the car with you just to warm up? Appreciate you, man.
I guess my wife is trying to get a hold of me.
Okay. She doesn't know about any of this?
No.
Okay. What the God, dude. How do you have female sunglasses and like beer? Quite the interesting car you have, man.
Well, it's my wife's vehicle.
Okay. Got it. Let me see. Gunther, my hands are freezing. That video. How long did she let you film for?
I actually had several videos, but I only kept the one.
Okay.
And that one was I think it was only like maybe 2 minutes, I think.
Oh,
or
God.
1 minute, 2 minutes.
You filmed several videos in the same. Yeah. Damn, man. God, tail chaser. So do you have that like in a? I mean, does your wife go through?
No.
You just answer real quick.
Yellow.
No, if you've called in yet.
No, not yet.
Okay, she said there's like 5 minutes left.
All right, I'll call it in.
All right.
Bye.
All right. So your wife doesn't go through her phone. She doesn't even know. Okay. So do you just keep that video blatantly on your gallery, or is it like in a hidden folder or something, or like how do you just like let people do you risk people seeing that, or is it like hidden somewhere?
I had it mixed with all my other photos.
Okay, got it. So it's not like so it's not like some sentimental photos just somewhere and buried in your photo. Okay.
It's all just buried in all the other pictures. I got like tons of pictures.
Got it.
I take pictures of random.
Yeah, there you go. Let's see if we got their answers here.
Hello?
Hey, Gunther.
Yes, hello. Hi, Mr. Flowers. How are you?
Hey, did I wake you up, man?
No.
Got it. Yeah, so Gunther, I was doing that thing I was telling you about tonight.
Okay, excellent. Who are we helping?
We're helping Casey here in Nebraska.
Casey, okay. Hi. Casey, are you there? My name is Gunther, and I'm a student of mental health.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hear him, Gunt?
Casey, how are you feeling?
I felt all right.
Okay. Who were you supposed to meet with?
Well, she said her name was but I'm not sure how to pronounce it.
And how old?
She was said that she was 13.
Okay. And how old are you, Casey?
47.
Okay. What attracted you to?
I guess it's because of the fact that, she was beautiful and she was Asian, and she was giving me attention.
Okay. Are you married?
Yes.
Okay. Was your wife aware?
No.
Okay. Do you think there was some conflict there that you should have resolved?
What do you mean?
Well, was it disloyal to your wife?
Well, it would have been kind of disloyal, but me and my wife has got like an open relationship.
So she would understand.
Well, maybe not with someone like that young, but.
Well, will you explain to her what has occurred?
Yes.
And do you think that this is something your marriage will tolerate? You'll be able to.
Honestly, I couldn't tell you that.
Okay. Have you seen other people age?
On Instagram and all that, yeah. Well, they're there. I haven't really been talking to them.
Do you like gymnastics? Do you like to follow pages that work on gymnastics?
No.
Okay. What do you typically look for in a partner?
I guess somebody that just gives me attention.
Damn, that's real, man.
Are you having a lot of lately?
Not really. But of
Are
course,
you-
I got kids. It's kind of hard to have when you got kids.
Of course. How many children do you have?
5.
And do you think they will understand when they find out about this?
Probably not.
Well, what do you think has caused this, Casey?
Honestly, I don't know. I know it was a up. I shouldn't have done it, and I regret it, and it won't happen again. I guarantee that.
All right. What would you want to happen if, let's say, your 13-year-old daughter had met someone your age? How would that make you feel?
I probably want.
Is there an age that's too young to talk about with? What age is too young?
I'd have to say at least 12. Because I think at 13 they kind of understand a little bit more what this is about.
Yeah, because they're teenagers and all that stuff. Yeah.
How long have you been bi, Casey?
What's that?
Are you?
No.
I think probably because you're loitering.
Have you had a colonoscopy
Here, Gunther,
recently?
Gunther, the cops are here. I'm going to talk to them real quick. I gotta go.
Bye, Casey.
Yeah, bye.
How's it going, sir?
Good, how are you?
Good. We're just having a conversation here. Just here with Casey. Casey, basically, like, you're not going to talk to a 13-year-old girl again, are you?
No.
Okay, last time doing that.
Yeah.
Okay. You're not going to send that video of you and that 14-year-old girl again, are you?
No.
You're going to get rid of that?
I'm going to get rid of it.
Okay. And it's just on your phone. It's not anywhere else, is it?
No.
Just on your phone?
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. So, and you're not going to get videos of, like, babies and toddlers again?
No.
Okay.
Like I said, they were sending it to me, and I was deleting it as soon as they were sending it.
Got it. But that was like that wasn't on a computer. It was just on your phone, right? That's all.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it.
Casey, where are you living? Okay. So how do we get here tonight?
I was talking to a girl. I thought it was 13.
Okay.
Just didn't know what I was going to expect out of it, but.
Okay. Why are we here?
I was going to meet her.
Okay, and then do what?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay, it was never exchanged in conversation or anything?
Well, there was like talks about having, there was talks about just talking.
So you know what you were going to come here to do, correct?
Well, that's the thing, I didn't know what I wanted to do.
Okay. But there was talks about it?
There was talks about it, yes.
Okay. Can I just have you hop in my car with me and then you can get in yours and stay warm?
Sure. Oh, thank God. Whew. Oh my God.
Doesn't take off when I talk to the county attorney?
He himself?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, if you pat him down, he can sit in here.
Okay. I just want to make sure because I don't want him hearing this conversation.
Yeah, I understand. Do you think I could talk to the county attorney too? I can explain to her or him or her exactly what's going on.
I'll have you sit with me. We'll change if that's okay.
Okay, you got your fanny pack? Okay.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't you go stay with him in the van? That one.
Well, I think I'm going to talk to the county attorney.
Okay.
I had a knife, but I already put it in.
You had the knife out? Yeah.
Yep.
Actually, no, also.
Thank you, Scott, for 5 awesome cash. Appreciate it, Scott. Thank you, Tim, for the 10 musical cars. Thank you for everybody that donated. Thank you all 997 people in here on No, I'm not a police officer. Thank you, Hack Patterson, for 2. Hey, I'm not gonna say that yet. 14 will get you 20. This is like watching the cringe episodes of The Office. It's hard. Thank you, T.Y. Wesley, for the 1. Thank you, man. Thank you, Brett, for the 20. Make up a nickname for the... Keep calling him it over and over. I don't know what nickname. Hi, Constantine Sayer. Haven't seen you in a while, man. You can't be doing this, my guy. I don't know how to do the... Thank you, Superflows, for the 2, bro. You're giving us Casey's a bad rap. I know. Poor all of y'all. Thank you, Thermonic Tetrod, for the 2. Good job, y'all. Thank you. Thank you, Ronald Girl, for the 50, the producer. Man, that's crazy. Thank you, TM, for the 5. Put on some STP, see if he likes it. I don't even know what STP is. Thank you, Kelso, for the 10. Tell him he better call work and let him know her won't. Let him know he won't make it in. Guys, if y'all want me to say anything right now, just donate whatever you want me to say. It's a good opportunity right now before the cop comes back. Thank you, Ronald Girl, for the 50. Hey, Bubba just called. He's waiting to produce with you as the main character in his next movie, Sick Freak. That's funny. Thank you, TM, for the 5. Ask him what swords and knives he trained with. I don't know. Oh wait. Thank you, Sally Storm, for the 1. Yeah, thank you for the 1. Yeah, we're just babysitting right now. Thank you, Rationale, for the 5. Ask him if he thinks all of his knives training will come in handy in the clink. Thank you, Dan, for the 10. Great catch. Can't believe he has a daughter as does this. Huh? Thank you, Dak, for the $2. Yeah, we've been live for like 2 hours. We drove through a blizzard for like 3 hours just to come here. So everybody's support is welcome. Thank you, Naheem, for the 2. Here's a 2. Stay safe. Thank you, Naheem. Thank you, Cody, for the 1. Thank you. Thank you, Jacob, for the 2. What happened? I was gone for like 20 minutes. The cop is here. Alex is in the car talking to him. Thank you, Sean, for the 2. Silence. A block soon with fresh. Thank you, Yup, for the 5. You should ask if he wants you to call his wife so you can let her know he's going to jail for trying to get freaky with kids. Thank you, Ms. Maggie, for the 2. Ask him what the van smells like. Probably like smoke or something. Thank you, Hack Patterson, for the 2. This guy's a mix. Thank you, Dak, for the 2. Don't get. No, the cop pat him down. Thank you, Southwest, for the 2. Great job as always. Thank you, Jeff. Thank you, PW, for the 2. Asked to him bend over and spell "Are you ready?" Thank you, Smooth, for the 2. Enjoy life in prison. Thank you, Mama B. Holland, for the 2. Thank you. Thank you, Brad, for the 2. We're still in the car. We're still in there. Thank you. Yes, hi, PP Decoy Gals. Where I bet whoever PP Decoy Gals is like so cute. Thank you, Rationale, for the 2. You realize what they do to jail? Shit, man. Thank you, Thermionic, for the 20. Hardest working team here. Thanks for getting this guy off the street. Thank you. Thank you, Mike, for the 2. Oh, yeah. Go ahead, cop.
He actually told me that if I get back, okay. I'm gonna just have you hang out right here, though. Okay, it's fine. Right.
Where's your phone at, Caleb? Or Casey?
It's in my car.
Okay.
What happened?
I wasn't expecting it.
Hey,
Are you gonna stay right here? I told you I don't want him recording. I'm trying to get out of the way of recording. I'm not going anywhere.
Man, just detain him at this point.
You're detained and not free to leave at this point, okay?
There we go.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take your car keys so you can't drive your car, okay? I'll go get them for you.
Yeah, hopefully he doesn't delete the phone either.
not gonna seize my fucking I'm not going through it.
Yo, what is up, guys? I do not feel comfortable showing the takedown here for certain platforms taking down the takedown. So go to locals and the pinned comment. Over 100 videos, early and uncensored. Tons of mugshots, conviction updates, and all that stuff. You could have seen this go down live too if you were on locals about a month ago. And yeah, see what's going on with this case on locals too. Oh. That's it. Let's go! Locals in pin comment. Where else can you see this?
You know what, you fucking...
All right, y'all. Locals in the pin comment. $10 a month. Nowhere else, bro.
If you want to get ad-free access of our rawest, unedited, and uncensored catches, exclusive live streams, and behind-the-scenes phone calls, join our locals for the low price of just $10 a month. And don't forget to get yourself something new like our exclusive Air Gordon t-shirt, only on PredatorPoachers.com.